What's up everyone, my name is Gator and today I'm going to be breaking down rounds from yesterday's match between Chaos and Furia, where Chaos was able to pull off the upset 2-0 over Furia in the first round of the ESL One Cologne NA tournament, in part from tremendous performances from both Steel and Leaf. The rounds that I'm going to be talking about today on Inferno are the rounds that I really believe helped Chaos pull off this tremendous upset, and I'm really excited to be going over these rounds with you. So with that being said, let's just hop right into it. The first round here starts off with Vanity getting picked attempting to nade bottom mid. The decision now in this 4v5 really showcases two things. First being Chaos is prepared for these type of situations, and the second being that Chaos is going to take calculated risk. At this point, we're going to see the three players attempting to put pressure on Banana, all rotate and gamble stack this ace site. This could be a read into how Furia tend to play 4-on-5s, but more than likely this is just a scenario where they want to stack the ace side with the hope that Furia hits. If not, they're just going to save and play for the next round. Luckily enough for them, they do end up hitting the site, but this actually really just comes down to the positioning and the decisions that John G first and then Leaf makes second on this defense. So we're going to see John G here now in library, and it should be noted that he can't peek this too early. Reason being that if he goes down, Zeppet's position is going to be lost. He would be getting shot from both Halls and Moto, so at best, Zeppet's going to get one. Second being that it could actually just force Furia to go towards CT rather than continuing this ARAP. And what you can really learn from here is understanding and knowing your timing to peak and what to do is very, very crucial, especially in situations where you're down a man. So all in all, John G just plays this absolutely perfectly, and by him not peeking, he actually ends up getting 2 kills here. So Leaf ends up getting the third here, spraying down the guy from pit, but we're going to just really talk about his play on the 3-on-2 and then the 2-on-1 because it's absolutely perfect. It's a masterclass on how to play pit. So Leaf needs to be able to not just stay alive here, but he needs to be able to support Steel, who's sitting inside. And by peeking Lane occasionally, he's going to be able to do that. He does end up pop flashing Steel, which doesn't work out, but John Chi's actually going to be able to get the lurk towards Arch. And now the 2-on-1 here in Leaf is just perfect. He's not just going to stay alive, but he's going to keep track of Queserado's position here. So if he commits to a fight, he could easily lose this fight. Now it's a 1-on-1, and it's just rough. But instead he plays it perfect. He's just going to be taking pop shots at Queserado. And Queserado has to hit a perfect shot if he wants to win this fight, which doesn't end up happening. So Chaos end up taking this 4-on-5 gamble stack towards A, and they're going to make it 3-0 right now for the score. This next round has a couple parts to it, but the main point being that even in the advantage that Chaos have, they understand the importance of having information, even if it means potentially risking that man advantage that you do have. So this is going to start off with Steel, Zeppa, and John G attempting to take control of the top car area. Zeppa's going to throw a deep volley and close nade. Then he's going to get near half wall before finding the opening onto Queserado. And what you're going to see is he's going to actually find this little bit of a timing where he's going to be able to fall off without Art being able to get the trade frag. And they're just going to try to keep this 4-on-5 advantage that they have. So now there's this break where much doesn't happen in the round. Chaos is just going to fall into a setup on B, and outside of a single guy in Furia taking a couple shots and a single smoke towards CT, Furia aren't actively doing something to Chaos's knowledge. This is where the decision is made to have Leaf work in Halls. Well, they are up a man. They understand that information is king in this situation. So they have to take a calculated risk, and it immediately pays off because they're going to be able to hear Yuri drop out of Halls. And that's going to prompt Vanity to rotate towards B, as an A play is just extremely unlikely in this scenario. And already at this point in the round, it's over. Chaos have won this because Leaf is just flanking the pending B play. They're walking into yet another stack site. And all in all, this is Chaos playing a fantastic game where they're going to take the calculated risk that they want. And so far, it's resulted in back-to-back gun rounds wins for them. So now let's just hop over to the T side of Chaos. They picked up the pistol round before dropping the next round, so this is a force buy situation. They were able to get 2 rifles, and then they have a variety of pistols for the others. And this round just starts off really slow. Chaos is just waiting to see if Furia does anything aggressive before they group towards this B side. And as we're going to be able to see here, they have a top banana smoke in which Zeppa is going to be able to get boosted over, and he's going to find an opening kill here. And after a little bit of a brief pause, they're going to make the decision to use the utility they have to throw what looks like a B execute. And reality, Steel is actually positioned at Halls and is calling everyone back over to the A site besides Janji, who's going to commit to this fake. This is a brilliant call because after that opening, it's common for the CTs to split the defense 2-2. Now tossing the utility on B can even pull a third person to lean over to the site. That's going to be Henny, and he's going to begin to work over, but he's going to be quickly called off. Issue is that Steel lines up a clean shot, getting the opening into the A site. Yuri is going to attempt to salvage his round for Furia, and he's going to be able to get 3 kills here before getting traded off by Zeppa. But the reality of the situation is that Janji is in such a strong position in CT that Zeppa is able to just plant the bomb and focus on just lane and halls, while Janji's going to be able to just completely focus on arch, CT, flank, everything else that Zeppa isn't holding. As we will soon see, Zeppa's going to be able to kill both the remaining Furia members, winning the round for Chaos, and taking all the momentum of the game back towards their side, which you're actually going to be able to use to win the next 3 rounds. And in all, this is a great opening by Zeppa, which then a great mid-round decision. All in all, a beautiful round from Chaos. The last round we're going to be showing today is the first round of the second half of the second overtime, where Chaos put together a beautiful quick set piece towards his A side. This hit starts off with Zeppa throwing a quick arch smoke before grouping in halls with Janji, while Leaf lines up a smoke that will land near site, blocking pit, which Chaos will use to actually run one player into site, while the other 2 actually go through that smoke, all while Steel lines up a moto smoke, which then he's going to be responsible to lurk towards arch after that. Once the smokes are thrown, Leaf flashes over lane for the trio of Zeppa, Janji, and Vanity to start pushing up. Vanity is actually able to pick up both the pit and the moto player, while Janji was able to spot and then post up on halls where Henny was attempting to get a pick early on in this round. Vinny is able to get into sight from Moto, killing Leaf before being taken out by Vanity, picking up his 3rd kill of the round. Janji finally takes out Henny and Halls, which leaves Art, who ends up being lucky not to get stabbed by Steel. But in the end, match and series point is reached, which Chaos goes on to pick up the next round with a very similar execute on this A side. Overall, this was a very exciting series to watch. Chaos played an absolutely amazing game on both maps, with almost everybody being on point. If they can play like this throughout the entirety of this groups, I would not be shocked to see them qualify for the playoffs. But with that being said, that'll be all for me today. I will continue to post rounds from other games throughout this tournament in the following days and weeks, from all the thrilling matches that I hope we're able to see. If you have any criticism, I would greatly appreciate it as I continue to try to improve. I appreciate all who have watched this video and hope to see you in future videos. Thank you, and have yourself a good day.